point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama. How about he scored 40 points in the game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. Young fella was undaunted.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Kyle Anderson comes in for Clark. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for John Concho. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
Free throw drops for Melton. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, the title season of 2016.
So it's Cleveland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has... So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Tillman comes in for Anderson. MP's checked in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Ja Morant. Then for the Cavaliers, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Mobley. Caris LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Sexton in for Okoro. So on the floor for Cleveland, the guard set is Garland and Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's LeVert into the 3, the small forward. There's Garland, and the layup falls. Garland's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
Jones with the bounce pass. Here's Bain. LeVert defending. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Markkanen. Jones, no luck.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
One word you can use to describe Jarrett Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Jones with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Shot left block. Here's Tillman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Kevin Love's checked in for Garland.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Markkanen. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
2 minutes remaining.
LeVert against MP. Had a hand on it.
Well, that's about the long reach of Caris LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Left side, Markkanen. To the inside. And it's blocked. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to MP. Clark trying to get open. Good D from Love. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Back to Allen. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. It's good. Tillman's got 5 points so far.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Right side, Sexton. Over MP. A putback and staying with the play, Allen.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Basket good. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
The shot's good from Love.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Clark finds MP. And it's good for 2. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Outside, Sexton. Allen passes to Markkanen. The 10-footer. He can't hit that time.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Jarrett Allen has been on display for Cleveland. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Culver comes in for Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Melton. And MP subbed in for Morant. Cleveland also making some changes. Jarrett Allen comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Steven Adams is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. Then it's Culver. And it's Konchar into the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. They get it back. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, the strength and the activity of Steven Adams makes him a force on the backboards.
The Cavaliers leading by 23. The drive by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And here is MP. Williams passes to MP. Garland with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. 1:30 left in the game. Knocked loose and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Darius Garland.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Out left to the wing. Here's Steffens. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 13. Konchar pulls it in. MP against Rondo. Here's Tillman. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's MP. Offensive rebound. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now Rondo. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for their first game of